Yeah, old game problems. It'd be like that sometimes, but it's cool. We're back. Well, it's just me. I'm back. It's fine. Gonna change it up here. We're gonna pick right back up where we left off with the Punk on the Rocks uh episode 13. Yep, that's gonna happen. And we're gonna check out this Lethal Company game that I got going on here. Let me see if I can update our stream info here. Yes, perfect. All right. It's cool. Nobody thought we were having any fun on Instagram anyway. So I'm checking out this game next called Lethal Company. It is an early release or early access game on Steam. Sort of a wasteland gather stuff kind of buy sell trade game. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's like a horror themed game. So I'm gonna get into it and see if I can cook my machine again. Interesting. Ah, there we go. YouTube is doing the thing. Twitch is doing the thing. All right, cool. We're all the way back. Instagram, done with that for the evening. I'm gonna fire up this Lethal Company game, and we'll see what's what here. This is a first time play, and this is actually this is the first time in a long time I've dove headfirst into just a brand new game, like a new game. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of wild. Oh, it's my favorite part of the new game. Adjust the brightness. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, what? This experience has been designed for in-game voice chat? Am I gonna have to talk to people in this game? I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I've ever played a game that actually required you to talk to people, like random people in the game. Cool. Host or join a crew. Sure. I have no idea what I'm gonna be. This is gonna be fun. Yeah. All right. Cool. Loading world, waiting for crew. So yeah, here we go. Hi, well, welcome back, Basis Junior 1230. I broke stuff. It's fine though. It's what happens. You break stuff, fix it, break it, fix it again. Oh, there's an outside. wild. Well, uh, okay, that's not happening. I'm gonna go. We're just gonna play some Diablo and call it. That's what's gonna happen. That's a game I'm gonna have to come back to. That's wild, wild, wild. On the nope, absolutely not. There we go. Yes, BattleNet. That's what we're gonna do. It's cool. Oh, hey, you're back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So like slot base action is like it's super super key. You got to have the action. You got to be comfortable with it, or you're never gonna have a good time. I always played with hands in like slot base. I usually ran pretty low action, pretty light strings. Um, looking for that spring, but like want to be able to move fast. I mean, like even now with guitar, I went from when I started playing guitar, when I was like moving from bass to guitar, I was playing like 13s, 12s. It's just like cool. It's just a smaller bass, right? Just give me the heaviest strings you can give me. And that should work. And then, I stopped playing, or not stopped playing, but like got into this, what I'm doing now, which has a lot more leads than what I used to do. I used to just be, I even really in Exeter, I kind of played some leads too, honestly, but went full opposite of that, went full BB King, and now it's like eights, the hyper slinkies, the old Ernie Ball hyper slinkies. All right, I got the audio muted here. Let's get that back going. There we go.
At our event at the Hobbit this Saturday. So if you like this, please do come along. You are going to hear Sweet Church Band, Sex Lightning.
You didn't really miss much on Punk on the Rocks. She's just been plugging all the work they're doing with. It sounds like they're doing a bunch of stuff with charities out there in the UK too. It's pretty dope. Now here comes some more tunes. Excuse me? What? Wow.
Just a man spending his days tinkering around.
This is wild.
Faraday cage got an issue with my power supply. So take off your clothes and step inside. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I like?
Yeah, bass strings are not super inexpensive, to say the least. Man, I think I used to pay around $30 a set for when I was getting like the cheap ones. And the six string that I have over here can spend upwards $60 to $80, and if you really go super premium, you can drop a bill plus on a set of strings. The strings that are on that bass actually are years old at this point, but it doesn't get put new strings on it, and it just kind of has been sitting there. I am gonna get the bass back out. Maybe I'll figure out some I gotta figure out some bass stuff in here. Give you guys some bass playthroughs. We'll fuck you guys up. We'll have Tom do some guitar playthroughs, and I'll play some bass playthroughs. But then you come see us, and it's the other way around. Oh wow, you're gonna build a bass? It's like Build a Bear, but better? What, bro? That's wild. So I've like done lots of rebuilds. I've done a lot of work, like customization, hot rodding guitars, even like, you know, neck swaps, like all kinds of, I don't know, but it's all like it's all like R&R stuff, rip and replace stuff, right? I've never actually like taken a piece of wood and been like, okay, I'm gonna make this a guitar, you know? But it's like kind of the same approach for me with cars too. Like, I can't afford a mechanic all the time. Obviously, like I have a mechanic on tap for when I need one. But oh, here we go. We're about to have a little spicy. Here's a little spicy Hunt the Beasts. Cool. But like, I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna be able to. Oh yeah, those are dope. I really want to do one of those kits. There's a bunch of good like telly, like Stu Mac has some telly kits that are really dope. Honestly, I'm about to come into another guitar though. I don't really need any more guitars. I'm about to, actually, guys. I'm probably gonna. I gotta do inventory, and I have to part with some gear, only so I can buy more new gear. Honestly, but like, I have a limited amount of space in my spot here, so like. Yeah, stay tuned for things for sale from Scarlett. These little butts. But yeah, that was the whole thing. Is like, I can't own all these guitars and not be able to, at minimum, like fix them, like do the strings and setups and keep them clean, but also like do some of the more advanced level stuff, like electronics, doing a lot of electronics change outs. And paint and body work even, and I'm pretty comfortable with a lot of that kind of work these days. One of these I keep we'll put it, maybe we'll put it out, maybe we'll make it maybe when we get to subscriber content we'll give you guys this, I don't know, as a premium video or not, but I mean, I have a guitar that I built. The last one I did was a cheap Strat, and we recorded the whole process, but in a nutshell, I stripped the shitty, cheap poly plastic paint. It was like a sunburst finish, but it was the worst cheap guitar poly finish you've ever seen in your life. Stripped it down to bare wood, stripped all the junk, electronics and hardware off it. I think I spent $150 total. Nah, probably not even that, actually. But I did put like new bridge, new tuning machines, and then I already had like some of the parts laying around, but I put all new pots and all new tones stack. I actually had a 5-way super switch in my bucket of like parts, and those are super fun. So I threw that in there, and an old pick guard that I've had on multiple guitars over the years from the 90s, and it's a ripper. It's a triple humbucker Strat wired with the everything guitar wiring, so you have the bridge pickup go straight to the volume knob and out, and it's just hotter than all hell. And then you have a couple of different phase and series, or out of phase and like in phase single coil options, and then all the humbuckers, work individually as humbuckers. I did not I could have gone even more over the top and put a push pull on there, so you could also tap the pickups a different way, but like, nah, that's maybe I'll do that later. And then like I just shot it with some Krylon spray paint. I was a little worried about like, how am I gonna paint this, because I don't want to spend any money on paint. The whole point was to just like show that you can really do a lot with a very little bit with a guitar with just some really basic tools. Like even I used a couple power tools, but even like the stuff I did could have all been done with hand tools. Would have taken a lot longer, but it could have all been done with hand tools. And yeah, like I mostly used parts out of my bin from working on other guitars, But like if you were to buy all the parts, and do it the same way, you could come in 100, 150 bucks tops. Maybe 200 if you had to buy paint too. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, so it's got a Fender. It's an actual like Fender. I couldn't tell you. It doesn't have any markings on it other than Fender, but it's hot. It's a really hot pickup in the bridge, like the classic double stacked humbucker. And then in the two single coil, it's got two single coil holes in the pickguard. I put a DiMarzio hot rail in one and a Duncan hot rail in the other. So two completely like different companies, same sort of take on a pickup. It's really interesting, actually. It's kind of a fun guitar.
He is a pop alternative artist from Denver. It says his sound is a blend of nostalgic harmonies, passionate lyrics, and modern pop guitar.
Oh, I've killed 1,000 skeletons, yeah. They just sort of crumble into dust now. It's amazing.
The songs that get stuck in your head. Track you're going to hear is called Overdraft. This is Hunter Reese.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool. So the next one I'm gonna do, I actually kind of already started. Oh, left my tuner on earlier. I kind of already started getting some parts for. One of my coworkers brought me a Starcaster. It's like one of those that you get in a box kit, but it is a Stratocaster flavored one. It has an Arrowhead headstock on it, and like I was immediately in hate with it. I just was like, bro, what is this nasty ass headstock? But now that it's been hanging on the wall for a minute, and I've kind of just been staring at it for a while, the Arrowhead headstock's really grown on me. So I'm gonna take this. It's got a black sparkle finish on it, and because I like the finish on this one, I'm actually just gonna got the electronics, sand the neck down, make sure the fretwork's happy, and then I'm gonna turn it into a P90 Strat. I'm gonna put a pair of really hot P90s in it, like the classic soap bar shape, like not like the other one. I've got one of the humbucker shaped P90s in one of my guitars. It's really cool, but I'm really like jonesing for a classic P90 guitar, and it's gonna kind of fall into that like, dude, I don't know. I don't know my Strat history well enough to know if they ever made a P90 Strat factory, but I'm doing it because that's what I want. Like, I already got a pickguard, so I got to get my hands on some pickups and a few other odds and ends, and then I should be able to slam that thing together pretty easy. I've just been putting off spending money. I got to fix my, dude, I have, my number one telly has been out of commission since we toured earlier this year, because it was my number one guitar for years and years in our old band Exeter, and it has a kind of soft, it's got a brass bridge on it, and I toured the shit out of it in that band, and took it around on this last trip and went to make some adjustments when we got home, because by the time the last show happened, the low E was just buzzing like crazy. Like it was, you know, I needed to, it's like, cool, I need to lift the action up a little bit. Oh, shit. Like the screws are maximum excursion. I can't lift the action up a bit. And underneath where the screws like sit in the bridge plate, the material of the bridge, that material was completely just dug in like a hole. So the bridge is toast. It has served its purpose. It's had a hard life. So like I got to get a new bridge put on that bitch, and then she'll be back in service again. But that one has got a hot quarter-pounder single coil on the bridge, and a P90, but it's like it had a humbucker in the neck, and I took the humbucker pickup out and put one of those humbucker sized P90s in it, and that guitar actually kind of one of my favorite guitars still. I'm sad I haven't been able to play it for a while. I gotta fix that bitch.
So let's get this on. This is Cut Your Losses. This is Fallen Angel.
Well, there's a couple people here. There's like, I don't know. I think I pissed Twitch off because my whole system. Dude, sometimes that Carmageddon, it's an old game. It's not super stable, and occasionally when it locks up, it like basically forces me to restart the whole system to get her to come back. It's sort of upsetting. That's cool. We're back on some new shit. This game runs really smooth on this system. I don't honestly like. When that kind of stuff happens, besides getting just deeply annoyed, I'm reminded why I sort of like stopped fucking around with PC gaming. Like I want to play a game, I'll go sit and play on the PlayStation for the most part. actually just started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Ubisoft games are completely unhinged. Every single one of those games I've ever touched. Really great. Having a good time with it though. Yeah, even like honestly, even buying like you know, 5 years ago, you used to be able to get pretty good parts, pretty cheap everywhere. But even the, like the good parts or the cheap parts have gotten really expensive. It's hard to find parts for guitars cheap anymore. I don't shop on Amazon though. Guitar Fetish has been one of my they're kind of one of my go-tos. That's usually the first place I look when I'm looking for pickups and stuff, and like parts. Yeah, man, I just got into it. Like I got through the first island bit and got off the boat bit, and I'm just like, okay, that took enough hours already. Like my kid's telling me, he's like, bro, I've got 60 hours or plus in this game, and I'm not even close to halfway through already. And I'm like, yeah, actually, that's the kind of game I'm trying to be fucking with. But I don't have a capture card. I don't know. They had it for $6 or something on Steam, but I bought this other game instead, so I can play with the kids. But it's like, it sounds like Among Us, but more haunted, cursed. Seems like the way they described it. It's cool though. Like back in the day, my wife and I and our roommates and stuff, we used to have these big Diablo 2 parties in the house. Like everybody would just post up at their desk with fucking whatever, snacks, drinks, something to smoke, and like they'd fire up a big game, and everybody would join the game and fucking hang out. It was dope. I don't play games at all like I used to. Honestly, this is like one of the few times I play games on these streams.
There's so many amazing.
I had a little time off over the last couple weeks. I've been trying to take some more time off. I am burned out.
It's just so nice to see.
Oh, ouch! That was bad.
In the alternative scene at the moment.
I gotta turn the master down on this game so I can hear the Punk on the Rocks podcast that I'm listening to over here.
From the UK. And they started out nearly 7 years ago when a couple of guys decided to advertise a folk night in their local village hall. 7 of them turned up, and then they just decided to.
This game is just loud too, which is fine.
So they formed a band, and there we are. One of the lads moved to France, and then another moved into dog kennels. It says they broke up for about a year and reformed to play a gig in the Errol Village Hall, supporting the Mad Ferret band. They said they had a really good night, and they've been together since. So
Corpse Explosion.
It's just sort of nice that they've evolved from just a little folk night jam to a proper band now. There are 5 pieces. 3 of the original members still play with the band.
I mean, isn't that how
Dave,
bands kind of start?
Sean, Chris, Niall and Kaya. They've played all over the place, it says, and they love to get crowds clapping, dancing and singing along. The track you're going to hear is called The Big Heed, and it is their first release of this incarnation of the band, and they say it's a bit of a foot stomper. So let's get this on for you. This is Bruce. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please let me know. This is The Big Heed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we've been working. We've done the most this year. Honestly, we have done, as far as I'm concerned, exactly what we set out to in January of 2024, which is 2020 more. And you know what? Next year, I already called it 2025. We're done with the bullshit because we're only going to do more. I have this band sitting out here. And we want to come play more dive bars and dance halls and honky tonks. That's literally what I want to do. Like, but I gotta make I literally have to make like $100,000 or more a year just to survive. Also, so like full-time work, full-time musician, and I'm actually, like I said, I'm thinking real hard. I'm probably going to dust off the chops on the old bass guitar and see if I can go get myself into somebody else's band playing bass. It's been a while since I was when I was in Kansas City. I was always consistently like 2 or 3 bands at a time, usually some kind of money-making band, and then my own band and like the homies band or some kind of shit like that. But like, I just haven't done it here yet. I don't know. You got to be on your shit, honestly, though, to play the cover scene out here. You really have to really be on your shit. All the cover bands I've seen in Vegas, all the like bar bands that pop up at the little spots up and down Fremont and so on and so forth, they are just like super tight, just on their shit. No fucking around. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, it's back to work tomorrow. I've had a lovely few days off though. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm missing one more skeletal construct. Okay. I can't get through this door, and that's really stupid. Yeah, all the work. Had a few days off though. Back to it tomorrow. But then I'll get a nice long weekend for Friday the 13th, December 13th. We're going to be back in Phoenix at the Blues. Probably be our last show of the year. I kind of hope it's our last show of the year. Wow, yeah, just stand right. Oh, wow, I did. I missed this thing. Fuck me. Because then we have another single I want to get recorded so we can put it out.
As you can hear in the
We actually
accent,
have
you know I love an accent.
one single already that we're going to be dropping shortly after the first of the year. And then we have another one we want to get done so we can put it out shortly after that.
That they started a folk night at the village.
There we
village
go.
Hall. They are actually playing there again with the Mad Folk
Now
Band
I gotta
on
slay the
the
gatekeeper.
13th of December. So if you happen to be up that
Where
way,
the fuck is the gatekeeper?
Go check them out.
I guess I'll go
think
back
they
to where
will
I
be
just was.
Definitely really great live. I'd like to see them with Ferocious Dog. I think they go down really well at one of the Ferocious Dog festivals. But we will see. All right, next up then is an artist called Brian Lawless.
Well, what was that? She's talking to her cat or something? It's wild.
Oh, where's it gone?
We've been talking
See
about
this?
doing a podcast. I think
Doing all this
that's
myself
another thing
about
we
producer. All the
we think we're
information
probably
just
gonna. Oh wow,
disappears.
the
I must
door's
have
open.
accidentally
Oh,
closed
wow,
the
there's a
tab, isn't
giant
it?
fucking
This
spider
is an
in
artist
here.
called Brian Lawless
Least
from the
favorite.
USA. He emerges as a genuine storyteller, armed with a guitar and a voice that echoes the soul of country music. He is from Atlanta, Georgia, and he was raised in New Jersey. And he began his musical journey.
Dude,
at the age
I've
of 3
met a
when he
couple
Willie
bands that
Nelson.
operate out of Atlanta.
And Willie
and
gave him the bandana.
they
on his head
are-
as if he was crowning
Atlanta
the
bands are
roots of
different.
country, and the rest
They're just built
was
different.
history.
They're
He
rowdy
draws
motherfuckers. Every
inspiration
single one of
from
them.
people like
Seriously.
Johnny
Like,
the Rolling Stones and Johnny
shout out to
Cash,
Forsaken
as well,
Prophets
of course,
and Gas
as
Station
well.
Boner Pills. Oh, hey, if you're looking for a dude, see, this is like,
From the
if I didn't have to work so much right now, I would be
Brian
hitting up my homie Tyler in Forsaken Prophets, because you know what they're looking for? A traveling bass player, because they're about to hit the road. These guys tour quite a bit out in the southeast region down there around Georgia, and they spend a lot of time in Florida and so on and so forth. So if you see Forsaken Prophets, skate fast, eat ass in your neck of the neighborhoods, and you like really thrashy punk rock, you should definitely not miss these guys. They kill it. Yeah, so like Tom and I have talked about that. We had about a podcast, and like, you know, we know enough bands and people and stuff. Like, I just want to like get our friends to come out and like talk to us about what their bands are doing, and then that just always, you know, ends in endless conversation on the topic between everybody. And like, I'm sure that has been done before, but you know, maybe not the bands, maybe not with these bands, you know. We've been checking out this place called Spacecraft, and it's where we shot our last video, and they're all set up for podcasting and stuff in there too. And I think it'd be fun, actually. Okay, Broodguard. Should probably actually pay attention a little bit here. Let's see. It's wild to me that like the game stream on YouTube is just like not happening. And I made Twitch mad by double dipping already, so like that's fine. But I'm interested. I'm super curious now to see how our Wednesday stream turns out, because I'm gonna spend some more time dialing in the audio before we play again on Wednesday, and we're gonna send it kind of like we did last week. Who knows what we're gonna play? I honestly it's gonna be a really good time. All right, dungeon complete. That's what I like to see. I'm just gonna town portal out of here. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like it can be the best. It can be the best of times. I mean, sometimes it's the worst of times, depending on if you get the wrong group of shitheads. But I've been fortunate enough in my career, throughout my whole career, to like, yeah, I've been in bands with kind of shitty people before, but I've never had it impact me kind of in any like real significant bad way. And I've just always had the best of times being in bands. It's that simple. Like, that's why I haven't quit. Why would I do that? Be stupid. Am I getting hired? The Cellar? A miracle? What? It's just perfect time for me to do this. Start this dad. I'm gonna go down here and there's gonna be like a monster or some shit. Here we go.
Brian Lawless from the road. I do love a bit of country. Definitely been listening to a lot more country music lately.
Was not expecting that on this playlist.
I'm going to play another track from a band who are also playing at our Give a Gift Alternative Christmas event this Saturday, and it is another great local band called the Graveyard Bookies. I've worked with these guys before. I've known Jeff from the band for quite a long time. We used to do a show together. Paul and him used to do a show together as well, on Voice FM, where you can hear Punk on the Rocks live every Thursday, with other presenters and guests and stuff, and it's fun. 7 till 9, voicefmradio.co.uk. But next up is the Graveyard Bookies, who are playing our event on Saturday at the Hobbit. This is Johnny Two Sheds.
Ah, yeah, Johnny Two Sheds sounds immediately amazing. Oh, yeah, we're doing an exorcism? I'm here for that.
What's he doing out there under pale moonlight, digging holes under the stars?
That bass tone.
What's he doing out there under pale lamplight, digging holes under the stars?
I think it's that, like, mid-range bark. Yeah. Into it.
Don't mess with Johnny Two Sheds, or you will end up dead. Don't mess with Johnny Two Sheds. Horticulture at his best. Don't mess with Johnny Two Sheds, or you will end up dead. Don't mess with Johnny Two Sheds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Demons. You don't say. Wait, were those demons all inside that tiny little baby child person? What? What the fuck? All right, then.
What's another than putting up a fight in the dark under the stars?
Wow.
He ain't got no enemies, he's outlived them all. What a minute they're here, and then they're down below.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Johnny Two Sheds, or you will end up dead.
Wow, that was
Don't mess
fast.
with Johnny Two Sheds.
Dope.
Horticulture at his best.
Hey, thanks for
Don't
kicking
mess
it.
with Johnny
Thanks for kicking it, Ian. We'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll see you Wednesday.
Don't mess with Johnny Two Sheds.
Yeah, I'm going to just be here for a while doing this. But, you know, always a pleasure. Dialogue is taking forever.
What's he dragging out there in the
So you want me to just be like the Exorcist's equipment or assistant?
Graveyard Bookies, Johnny Two Sheds. There's a
Wild.
really great video to go along with that track, so go check that out online as well, because I'm
I have
sure
way
you
too
will
much
enjoy it. And if you did enjoy that, please do come along to our event, Give a Gift an Alternative Christmas, this Saturday, the 30th of November, at the Hobbit in Southampton. Starts at 3, finishes at 9:30, and it is free entry, with as long as you bring us a gift that we can take along to the children's wards on Christmas morning.
Yeah, it's
And
a hell of a
please
way
do
to
come
get into
along
a
and support
show.
us, and please do
I
find
love
us on
shows that
social
do
media.
that.
Give a Gift Soton, SOTON, please. We would love your support. We'd love to see some of you there. So if you are local, please come along. And I've still got some more bands to play that are going to be performing for us. It's an incredible lineup this year. I mean, every year blows me away at how great the bands are that we do seem to get that want to come and help us. This year is no exception. And it is a very fitting way to celebrate
You have like
our
a bunch of
10th
stuff
year
in my inventory.
of doing
I
this.
don't know
All
if
right,
any of it's
next
worth the
up
shit,
is
though.
a band called Volatile with a track called My Robot Lover. They are from the USA, and they are an innovative band
Robot
that merges the
Lover,
intensity of metalcore with the melodic essence of alternative rock. They are based in Estonia, actually, but they feature members from Estonia and California. So it creates a unique
That's
fusion of
wild.
sounds there.
How do you have a
Excuse
band
me,
in two
my dog
different
just put my TV on.
countries?
Just bear with me.
That's
There we go.
great. Well,
I'll
I
just
guess
turn
if
that
it's
off.
all
There we are.
remote, that's
We just leant on
wild.
my controller and turned the
That's
TV
like
on.
actually crazy.
They released their highly anticipated debut album in October. This band, Volatile, and they are ready to captivate audiences and carve their niche in the rock and metal scene. Track you're going to hear is called My Robot Lover. This is Volatile.
I'm just gonna sell everything in this inventory. Don't need any of this stuff. Give me $1 billion gold.
I'm a robot spouse, it's true. Makes dinner and serves it too. But when it tries to dance unshake, I just hope it won't short circuit.
Okay.
The perfect mate. Cooks and cleans and never's late. My robo-love, the perfect mate. Cooks and cleans and never's late. Told it to be sweet and kind. Now it just Googles what's on my mind. It helps with chores, but oh beware.
I got a horse now.
Sometimes it
That's
forgets
pretty
its
dope.
underwear. My robo-love, the perfect mate. Cooks and cleans and never's late. My robo-love, the perfect mate. Cooks and cleans and never's late.
Sunday Funday. Yeah. Oh. No. Go away. Arsonists.
Told it to be sweet and kind. Now it just Googles what's on my mind. It helps with chores, but oh beware.
Yeah, we got this podcast on. It is the Punk on the Rocks podcast. It's from the UK. I don't think I can take the horse down the cliff. Maybe I'll grab one. Yeah, or not. That's fine. It's a boring drive anyway.
Told it to be sweet and kind. Now it just Googles what's on my mind. It helps with chores, but oh beware.
Doing like that.
Sometimes it forgets its underwear.
I like the industrial metal stuff. Is just always super fun and wild. Sweet. Yeah, some more synthesizers. Wait, no. I like being a three-piece band. I like being a four-piece band too, though. Two guitars does a thing.
Volatile with My Robot Lover on the Punk and Rock's new music show with me, Jodie. If you're enjoying the show, please do get in touch and let me know. We are Punk OTR on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
We've even put ourselves on Blue Sky this week. So you can find us on Facebook.
We're Punk OTR. We're Algorithm LV.
Instagram,
It is Sunday
TikTok.
Funday.
Yeah, we're all over the place. So please do let us know if you're tuned
Also
in. And
that.
if you're
We're
in a band
usually
and you
all over
want
the
to hear
place. This is
yourself
the
on
first
show,
game stream
please
we've done in a
do
while.
because I do absolutely love hearing new music,
sometimes
especially
you just gotta sit
at the
down
minute, if you have a festive or holiday
smash some
song
monsters.
that you would like us to play, because I'm sick
And
of
listen
playing
to
the
some
same
music
old
you've never
songs
listened to
over Christmas.
before.
I'd really like to have
It's just
a
the way
whole
it
bunch
is.
of new ones that we can get out for you. So please
This
do
new
get in touch
town.
if
I
you
have
have
reached my
a holiday
destination. I love
song.
that.
I'm going to play another local band for you now, and it is a band called Shiversa, and they are a 5-piece
Yes.
rock alt metal crossover band from here in Southampton. As I said, the track you're
Rock,
going to hear from them
alt,
is called
metal
Recess
in
Divide.
Southampton.
They are insane, and next year
What's up, Kiki?
they are going to be competing
How you doing?
in the Southampton Metal to the Masses competition. So finally, Metal to the Masses, which is the competition that brings what's the word I'm trying to say? It's a competition for bands to win
am I
a slot
going
at
here?
Bloodstock, Bloodstock Open Air Festival. And the organisers of the competition here in Southampton have, I believe, been campaigning for a little while to get this here. And finally, it's happening. And it's this band Shiversa are competing in it, and they will be in Heat D on the 20th of March. And
There we go.
I'm going to be one of the judges for this. I'm not entirely
no.
sure which heat I'm going to be doing this for, but I'm very excited.
Well, I mean, you know,
to be.
That's what it takes
to
to learn how
be
to not
asked to do
drown
this.
sometimes. It's fine.
So I'm very excited to be doing this. I love stuff like this, and it's another way for me to discover new local music that I can play here on the show for you. But let's get this on for you. This is Shiversa. This is Recess Divide.
I feel pretty good. We had a good show last night. I did, actually, it's funny. I was watching, we got a couple clips back from one of the homies that was at the show, and I was watching it back. I saw my left foot. I do a thing with my left foot where I stomp it a lot. And I'm just like, oh, is that why my foot has been flared up for like a month? 5 weeks now? I'm gonna have to work on that. That's fine. Yep. Because I can't just be operating injured all the time. That's kind of a lot. Yeah, that's real. It's kind of a lot of, that's kind of true for a lot of things, really. Well, I'm playing this game, playing a little Diablo 4. Just kind of running around smashing monsters, grabbing loot. Can't really go wrong with this type of game, in my opinion. And checking out some new tunes, new to me, and as far as I can tell from the format, new to everybody. On Punk on the Rocks. We'll probably hear a little algorithm. That's the whole point. Then we'll see after that. I might call on a night after that. I have to have dinner. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Back to reality. Oh, yep. I won't finish that one. Wonder who's over here on Twitch. I wonder if it's just Frosty Treats. But Frosty Treats. I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to say Frosty Treats. I worked for a company called Frosty Treats for a while. It's permanently burned into my brain hole. But it's just... It's fine. It's fine. Good. An infested cottage. I must know what is it infested with. Let's go find out. So this is something we do every Sunday, every Wednesday. except for not every Sunday or every Wednesday is like this one. In fact, these are becoming more of a rarity as we get more into music. I intend, just like we live streamed, Jesus, why are there so many spiders? I don't like it. Just like we live streamed basically the entire release process for our last single, Social Genocide, and the music video that went with it. I really want to live stream, like, record it. Period. So we're gonna do that pretty soon. I think I have where there's a will, there's a way, and we have the tools. And now I have the necessary knowledges also. So there's no reason not to.
Shiversa. Recess Divide on the Punk on the Rocks New Music Show with me, Jodie. I'm trying to think. I've still got quite a few tracks for you, and I still have a couple of acts that I'll play in our Give a Gift event this weekend that I'm going to play as well.
Cool.
I'm going to keep going with the music. This is a band called Algorithm.
Oh, hey.
And
Look at that.
the track you're going to hear is their single Social Genocide, which is a track about social media and the control it has on our day-to-day lives. They are a punk post-hardcore band from the US.
Post-hardcore.
And they are based out of the fabulous Las Vegas. They are featuring members of bands like American Discord, Bipolar, and Los Exeter. They take pride in blending styles that run the gamut of the rock and roll spectrum. They have all sorts of sounds in this, from pop and ska to blues and rock. So it's very diverse. Their debut EP, Not Dead Yet, is now available. So if you like this track, Social Genocide, go and check out that as well. Let's get this on for you. This is Algorithm. This is... What did I say it was called? Social Genocide. There we go. Algorithm with Social Genocide.
That was amazing. That was tight. Oh, God. What am I supposed to do with this one? This song sounds good in headphones. Jesus. What did you say? Post-hardcore? Post-punk hardcore? Oh, I'm glad you guys are here to hear it, Tom and Kiki. I mean, anybody can go to Mixcloud and check this out, Punk on the Rocks. It's going to get posted on our blog at algorithmlv.com on the news page, along with some other recent reviews. And I'm pretty sure there were a couple other of these podcasts I will be able to link you to as well. So that's coming. This next update, probably tomorrow. All right. So what am I supposed to do next? I gotta go find this guy. Let's do it. And then she put us like pretty close to the end of the show, and that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. It's not like being put close to the end of the show. It's very cool. I like the guitar. I also can't launch across the... It's so weird. I gotta do that, and I can just reappear my horse. Sure. Why not? Hell yeah. I'm glad it sounds good. Where you're sitting, it sure sounds real fucking good where I'm sitting. Yup. So like, how long before we get copyright banned for our own tunes? Maybe that's goals, right? Like, to do an appeal. Pain in the ass. This guy is just right there. There we go. Topaz fragments? I gotta make my own gems? It's crazy. I think Diablo 2 is still the GOAT, in my opinion. This is fun.
But what you gonna do? But take a look in the mirror to see the problem is you. Well, hands over a
frozen. Do without that. Jesus. That amp, yeah, dude. Just all the crunch. So much crunch. This track is Captain Crunch. Tainted. Ouch, bro. Why are you like this?
Algorithm. Social
That tickled
genocide.
my
That was
ear
definitely more
holes.
southern rock, stoner rock than the punk post-hardcore that I mentioned before. Right, let me keep going. I've got more music for you. Of course,
I don't know what
this
those words
is a band called
were,
Horsey,
but there you go.
and they draw inspiration from the light and sun, and it is the brainchild of two kids from the Pacific Northwest, whilst being intertwined in Arizona's desert
pretty
emo
wild.
scene. They are a 6-member pop punk ensemble, and this track features Rio Wiley as well. Let me see who that is because I don't have any information on them. The track is called B-Side. Rio Wiley is a 26-year-old Arizona-based singer.
Hey, look.
Let's,
I think
get
it's
this
safe
on
to say
for you
we've been
then.
labeled
This is Horsey.
literally everything
This
you could
is B-Side.
probably label a band already. So we'll just sure, add it to the list. I mean, Dad Rock, we literally got called out on our stream Wednesday for being Dad Rock by somebody from South America. They were like, Dad Rock, what the fuck? They're certainly not grindcore. Nope, we sure aren't. South, no, that's the Midlands. England has their own like version of the Midwest called the Midlands, and from what I understand, they make fun of those people just as hard as we make fun of ourselves for being from Kansas. Yeah, we are Dad Rock. We're dads and we rock. I don't like, and we're all of a certain age. You know, it's fine. Like. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. See, that's great, but I'm much like, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Is what it is. Oh man, that was close. There's a bunch of like epic elites and stuff in here. What is going on? There we go. I don't know, the golem's okay. I might just switch back to the skeletons. Oh, there is a man. One more thing. This is like, it's a rare opportunity that we get to listen to our own music curated up against other bands in a similar caliber by like, call it an independent adjudicator. I mean, I can build a playlist all day, but like, when you get someone who's adept at building playlists, it's always interesting for me to see what they like put around us, and for me too, subjectively, like, what do we sound like stacked up against these other bands in every way you could think about it, you know what I mean? Like, wow, all right, cool. That was good. Just smashing through. I'm gonna have to.
That was
Set up a new
Horsey
character here pretty
with
soon and
Rio
crank up
Wiley
the
with
difficulty.
B-Side. That vocally very busted, I thought. Definitely had a bit of a Charlie Simpson vibe in that one. Next up on the Punk on the Rocks new music show is a band from Malaysia. Now, I don't think I've actually ever
And
played
2
a band
hours,
from
too.
Malaysia
It's basically
on
like-
the show. They're called Lovers Arsenal.
Basically 2 hours of
They're a
music.
post-hardcore band that
wild.
formed in 2005. So
2 hours of music is hard, as we proved
and they
on
were heavily
Wednesday.
influenced by iconic acts like Refused, Shelter and Boy Sets Fire. They're known for their raw energy and emotionally charged lyrics, and they quickly gained a following in the local underground scene. They are currently made up of Donny, Zizam, Emmy, Hari, and Rakin, and members have played in notable Malaysian bands like Motherside, Mothbresh, Coyote, Faithful, and Swell. This I'm really excited to hear. This is a track called Amber City. This is Love as Arson.
I don't have any corpses to explode. It's kind of a downfall of that tower up, really. That went a direction I wasn't expecting. Wolves! Literally exploded. Yes. Area discovered. Oh yeah. Yeah. Love that. Wouldn't be a Diablo game if I didn't have to light a brazier. Let's see. Endless side quests. That's, I mean, it's just my, like, undoing of these games. Diablo is not as bad. That fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey game is just like, yeah, so many side quests. It's wild. Bodyguard. Oh.
Love as Arson, though, of Amber City. That was very Billy Idol. That really reminded me of More Midnight Hour. I'm never quite sure which the name of that track is. But that was
I
great.
like this
They
lady
are from
more and
Malaysia.
more.
Definitely go check out more of their stuff. I'm running out. I've got a couple more tracks from our Give a Gift bands and maybe 3 or 4 other artists to play for you. Next band is a band from Canada called Elk Puncher, and they are based out of Niagara.
We're gonna ride this
I
out
can't
until
even
this
say
is
it. Niagara.
done, and then
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
call
Niagara.
it.
There we are.
It's
That's what I was
getting
trying to say. They're a
getting
4-piece
hungry.
hardcore band
It's about
with a
dinner
very
time.
unique sound, which is a result of each member's diverse background and influences. Their lyrics carry a classic
gotta
punk and
sleep,
hardcore
so I
vibe
can go do work
with some
tomorrow.
unfiltered natural tones that eschew overproduction. Their self-titled
See what sort of things they
debut
set on
EP,
fire
Elk
in the 4
Puncher,
days I was
is
gone. It's gonna be
self-recorded in the
fantastic.
same
I
jam
can't wait.
space where they crafted all their material, which provides listeners with a raw and authentic glimpse into their sound. That EP was released on the 11th of October, so it is out now, so do go and check it out. The track you're going to hear from them is called Double Rum and Coke, Short Glass, No Lime.
Excuse me?
Never again I'll say
were Elk Puncher.
What if my
See if I can find some more stuff to kill.
Say it would be easy, but talk is cheap. Good trade something, but I took
This reminds me of, this literally reminds me of my very first band. And you know what? My very first band wasn't on the radio in any capacity in the UK, but we did actually know. We did get some internet radio play. We did have some stuff happen, but we were so angry. Chunks. Yes, like the brazier.
I never wanted this.
A giant failure die. Empty mind, think hard. The books are too big to fill. The beat's too strong to kill. Ever since the day I left my home, told myself I make it on my own. Never noticed the years moving on. Till I found myself
Down the hole.
too far
I was not really ready for that. Here we go. Down the hole we go.
and bring me another
It's amazing. Yeah, so this one time,
Tell me it's time will say.
two-man death metal band called Boiled Ice on Dysfunction. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, sounds a lot similar.
Sunrise, it's not over yet.
Tiny little demon fucks. Oh, there's one more. Oh, he's a big one. There we go. Boots. The loots. Yes, give me the loots.
Just wake me up from this fucking nightmare.
Me too. If you wouldn't mind, please. Be great.
Elk Puncher, double rum and coke, short blast, no
Elk
lime.
Puncher.
From Canada. Bits of that
Wow.
made me think of some of the heavier songs of soft
Elk
play.
Puncher.
And you guys know how much I love soft play. So yeah, that was great. Go and check out their EP.
What happened?
as
I thought I just- okay,
next up then
there
is
it
another
is.
band that are they're gracing us with their presence. That's what I was trying to say. At our Give a Gift an Alternative Christmas event this
a
Saturday,
phrase.
we are being delighted by an acoustic set from these guys, which is going to be very, very exciting. If you
Acoustic
love
set.
this, please do come along. As I've said, peppered
I
throughout
wanna
the
work
show.
on it. I gotta work on an
Our
acoustic
event
set.
is this Saturday at the Hobbit in Southampton between 3
got some other
and
idea,
9:30.
actually.
It's all for a very good cause, free entry with
wow.
a gift that we
Those
can
are
take to the hospital on
big
Christmas
pissed
Day
off trees.
to spread some joy to those children who are stuck on the children's ward and also to their siblings as well, because what we
Didn't last
do
forever.
is we do give all of the patients gifts, and we do also provide gifts for all of the siblings, because what you find, particularly with long-term patients in hospital, is that when they have siblings, the siblings tend to get left out. Everything is always focused around that child that's poorly. So we make sure that we make Christmas special, not just for the poorly child, but just as much for their siblings as well. It is an incredible thing that we do. It's the highlight of our year. It's a very emotional day, but it is just so great to be able to go in and deliver those gifts and see those children just really, really happy. So yeah, please do come along and support it. And if you cannot come along, do head to our socials. Give a Gift Soton. That's Give a Gift SOTON. And yeah, just you can buy stuff from our Amazon wish list if you want to donate a gift.
Sounds
and
like
you want
me
to pay
plugging
for it.
our stuff. Hey, you can buy
But
stuff
yeah,
from
as I said, this band
algorithmlv.com.
are going to be doing
It's
an
true, you
acoustic
can.
set for us. This is Bob Ratz. This is Rudy.
This is the
Don't
way.
shout out like that.
Just spend your money with someone like what we're doing, and not, you know, fucking Waltons or Bezos, bitch ass, etc. I am immediately in. Yeah, this is good.
She grew up against the world. Disregard for woman and man. I know it's hard when you make a vote, but Rudy, you are never part of her plan. She will try to mold your mind into something as brutal as hers. And as you grow old, you will
Makes you
find
want some cheese sticks. Real
you're
quick.
your own and don't carry her curse. Rudy, don't turn out
Seriously.
like mother. Boy, you still got a chance. She will love you, provide your shelter.
Okay.
But don't move to her dance.
Somebody like yelled at me on one of our reviews for having like the snare drum, or for having the mix sounding wildly lopsided. Bro, why is the kick drum only pan to the right? That's a decision. Somebody made that decision. It wasn't me. It's fine.
Scrap and scrape with all the boys. She has
I
one
need to listen to music in headphones
violent
more often.
disposition. She will hold you by
Not the AirPods
all
either.
your
Like, these are like the headphones.
But this won't stop her mindless recreation.
Oh,
And if you ever find yourself
you don't say.
in need, and if you never see the lights in your
Nasty
day,
critters out here.
your mother's there for whatever you please, even in her own messed up way. Hey, Rudy, don't turn out like mother. Boy,
Well,
you
there's not gonna be any clues the
got a
wolves are eating.
chance. She will love you, provide your shelter, but don't move to her dance. 23 years led down the line, Rudy's all grown up and doing fine. Mother's lived a life of crime, now she's all banked up and in a bind. Mama said to Rudy, how you really mine, so proud of you and how you shine. Rudy said to Mama, cross your mind, love you to the end of time.
The trumpets. Dude, we gotta do something with trumpets. We need words. Are we about to be a ska band, bro? I don't know. We just need horns for a ska song. It'll be really cool. Horns for 10 seconds. You know what? We need some horns. That's all I'm saying. It's a good thing we know people.
Bob Rats, Rudy, don't turn out like mother. That, I'm very much looking forward to hearing the acoustic version of them.
It's
This
a good
Saturday at
thing.
our event at The Hobbit. So please do
Not
come
the
along
area of the
if you can.
Discovery.
We'd love to see you, and it is a really, really great event, and you will have the best time. I promise, you will have the best time. Next up is a band called Electric High. They
I've, like,
are
completely
from,
am full of
where
stuff
are they
here.
from? They're from Norway.
Tom said
and
no.
They have released 17 singles and 3 EPs. And they
Maybe
are
just a little
about to
ska.
release
It's fine. You can do a
their-
little
or they
ska
just released
sometimes.
their
Like,
very first proper album,
no, we're totally
which
gonna
was
need a
released,
bigger van
last
and
month,
like a
actually.
trailer. If
It's
we
called
can,
Colourful White
honestly,
Lies, and
like,
it is the majestic manifestation of this band, Electric
that's
High.
like that's the only way that would
And
work.
let's get this on. The track that you are going to hear.
I don't know though. I saw
is
that
called
U-Haul
Whiskey,
like
which is from that
build
album. The
that
band
was
are made up of PV, Olaf,
U-Haul
Marius,
turned into
Enreid, and
rolling
Tor,
house situation.
and they
Pretty dope.
have been doing some really great things over in their hometown. They are made up of members of Faith, Circus,
wow.
Sag, and
Okay.
Emeroff, and the Melancholy Babies. And they say they are kind of like if Rival Sons and Royal Blood had crashed the stage at an Aerosmith concert. It's going to sound great, this. This
Wild.
is Electric High. This is Wasted.
bad rock song if you're yelling wasted sometime in the song. It's always a good song. Always.
I will follow a course. Jazz is playing the horse. She has got me started firing eyes that mesmerize. Wine, red drops stick on my tongue. Jazz is playing along. Heal the broken hearted. Bottoms up, then another cup.
It's like little boxes with more stuff in them.
Siren, siren, step outside. I got a woman on my wheels tonight. Wasted. I hear you saying wasted. My brain wasted. Yeah, I'll be alright. Wasted. In the full moonlight.
All these guitars were recorded correct. Like, there's no question. No question at all. I need microphones in front of speakers. There's just... This is just the way it has to be. Like,
The angle of attack through the foggy view, hunting for the thunder and the lightning too. The pursuer is blind, the poet is dumb, the wolf won't hear. I am under their thumbs. She gave a first-class kiss to the new rebellion. I felt a new run of bliss from a new companion. Intuition, was it so? A fucked up vibe and it won't let go. Siren, siren, step outside. I've got a woman on my wheels tonight. Wasted. I hear you saying wasted. My brain wasted. Wasted. In the full moonlight. Wasted.
this old dude is just like in the middle of this fierce battle with demons. Let me kill the fucking demons first, guy. Goddamn. Good.
Electric High, Wasted. Vocals on that one. Ridiculous. Absolutely loved it. Definitely kind of Aerosmith, Royal Blood, Rival Sons. I can see and hear all of that in there. Weird start though. I thought the start was the end. I got really confused listening to that. I thought the track was about to finish, but actually it was the start. Very strange. Alright, I've got 2 tracks left for you. I've got one artist that's new, and I have another
2
artist
tracks left.
that is playing our Give a Good
Right,
Right. So,
so
first up
hopefully
is
these
an
tracks
artist
are
called
good.
United Thoughts. We've played
Probably.
these before.
But
They
maybe.
are a metal project. With the main concept behind it is collaboration.
Oh,
so
there's 1,000
there's various
bandits.
creators from different mediums. So there's all sorts of different sounds with this. Based, it doesn't say where it's based because they use artists all over the place. So the track you're going to hear is called My Caffeine.
Yeah,
This
so
is
a bunch of like
United
remote
Thoughts.
bands. It's wild. Whoa. Completely different.
Every day I wake up with the same old grind. But like a cup of coffee, you make it all fine.
You're my caffeine, fix my tattoo, please. I take a sip and fall in your sweet breeze.
You warm me up when I
the radio like 15 years ago. 20 years ago? And they say we sound old. Corpse explosion for the win that time. I don't know what age that Hey, what's up, Allison? Welcome to Sunday Funday. This is, well, actually, right now it's probably this one. I don't know. I started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey the other day, though. That game is pretty fun. I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time playing that game. But I don't play a lot of games. But every once in a while, I get to hang out and play some games, and we usually do it live. I usually do it live because games are more fun with friends. It's pretty much just the way it is. And we're listening to this podcast. It is the Punk on the Rocks podcast. It's almost the end, though.
Thoughts, my caffeine, another contender for track of the week. I think that one.
Checking out some new music.
Both vocals were amazing. Guitar
from all kinds of underground bands.
I think I've loved everything that they've sent me so far. Coming to the end of the show, this is the last track. Thank you for listening. Thank you again for all the support.
But thanks for
you've
stopping
had
by. Yeah,
for the
we're.
show. And thanks to all the bands.
I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I had a little.
I wouldn't be able to do it if we
technical
didn't get so much
difficulties
music.
earlier, but
I do appreciate it. And I
I'm
listen
nearing
to
the end
everything.
of.
It's an absolute joy of my life.
I'm nearing the end of the stream. You want to know what I do for hobbies, Allison? I would ask you kindly to tune in once again on Wednesday. We're going to be here on Wednesday at 7:45 p.m. Pacific for our weekly What's Wonderful Wednesday stream with the whole band from the rehearsal spot right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're likely going to just be playing a bunch of music for you guys on Wednesday live, and it's going to be amazing. I'm really stoked because we got our setup dialed in pretty good last week for doing this live music stuff, and we're going to just... We're just going to do more because we have another show coming up in Phoenix on December 13th. We're going to be back at the Blues Bar. It's going to be our last show for the year, most likely, unless anything changes. And I'm so grateful to them because it's Vegas, baby. They give us and you never know. You never know what kind of opportunities might come knocking when you're a rock and roll band in Las Vegas. To be honest, but you know,
if you are unable to come, give us a follow.
This guy is giving me a fit.
Give a gift to us, SOTON. Please share all of our social posts. We do have an
fantastic. Hey, shoot us Allison. Hit us up algorithmlv@gmail.com if you want to. You know, link some of your work and stuff. We'll take a look at it. We are always, in the market for things like that. We put out some work, and you know, it takes a village, and we rely on other artists just like us.
I'll see you next week.
To put work out. For example, the artwork for our latest single, "Social Genocide," which we've been, circulating around, is a friend of mine named Olaf that I met while I was touring. That lives in Mexico City. That does artwork for bands and brands and all kinds of stuff, and he's a Twitch streamer too, actually. But that's how we do it, man. That's just the way it is. Cool. I cleared the area before the end of the show. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. Boy, that's a fuzzed out bass tone. I love that. Let's see here. We don't have a band Discord. I have a Discord. It's Scarlet's Good Stuff. Man, this is not the first time someone's asked for a Discord. Maybe we need to figure out a band Discord pretty soon. I'll put it on my to-do list. Maybe I'll do that when I also update the website. Enough people have asked. It seems like we should have a place on that platform for folks to hang out and chat. I don't see why not.
I just want you to know how much I care. We could
Alright.
watch a horror film. I'll drive us down to risky reels and hold you close whenever
I
you get
got
scared.
that done. That was cool. So I've been kind of jamming away on this game for just a little while now. The map is huge. This is Diablo 4. I've kind of mowed through the first few kind of missions up to level 50, give or take. And now it looks like we're gonna really just, I'm gonna be getting into it, but you know, I'll probably play some more of this offline. Christmas is coming. It's true. And it's that means it's time for me to make a plug. If you are looking for gifts for the music fan in your life, you should go to algorithmlv.com/shop and let me send you a t-shirt, or I can send that person a t-shirt. I don't even know what an overlay is. We're gonna talk to Tom about that. Tom's the YouTube guru. That's really not my lane. But you know, I'm into it. That was it. That was the end of Punk on the Rocks. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Hold on one second. Is there another song? Yeah. Oh no, it just started another episode. Okay, cool. That's fine. All right. Well, it's been a really fun, kind of a fun day, Sunday fun day activity. Played some Carmageddon, blew my computer up earlier, got everything back up and running, and played some Diablo 4. Can't really go wrong with Diablo 4. Yeah, so I will drop my Discord in the chat here. It is, let me see. Let me make sure I get your, I want to get there we go. But we don't have a band. That's my Discord. We don't have a band Discord, but you can send me some stuff over here, and yeah, let's definitely talk about it. Because we'll be getting together on Wednesday, so we'll figure that out. But that's to my next point. Yeah, man, get a shirt for Christmas. Order them soon. Postage is about to get real slow, so like the sooner the better. This is the way. And please tune in on Wednesday. We're gonna play some music. It's gonna be a lot more lively than this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You never know what's gonna happen on a music stream when the whole band's in the room. 7:45 p.m. That's the time. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Those are gonna be the places. And we hope you'll join us. And thanks for hanging out and tapping in on Sunday Funday, folks.